everyone, this is Zahra from Sajjad Zahra Makeup by Zahra and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's tutorial is about a very creative eye makeup look which I would be doing with this beautiful big palette, none other than the Morphe 39A Dare to Create. As you can see how big this palette is, it's almost covering the whole screen. I would open it up and you see the palette, how big it is and the wide variety of shades and beautiful range of colors in it. Good enough to create any look that you desire. No wonder the palette says Dare to Create. So using this palette, I would be creating a look today. And let me tell you, this is Morphe's Holiday Limited Edition palette, which I think is no more in stock. You might find it on eBay. And I got mine from the Vault. Hats off the Vault. I would not be having this palette right here in my hands to create this look if you guys did not arrange it for me on the 11th hour. So thank you. Let's get started. On this Urban Decay Naked 3 brush, which is a dual-sided brush which you get in their palette and you can purchase it separately online as well from their website. So now I would start with my crease, taking the color Canvas in the palette. Now second off, on this same Urban Decay Naked 3 palette brush, on the blending side, I would be taking the second color, Passion, which is a dark brick color, and stroking it directly onto the eye. Deepening the crease, also stamping it actually in my inner corner. And then taking the Real Technique Poofy blending brush, clean brush, and blending it in seamlessly. These eyeshadows have a very beautiful pigment. Now again on the same brush, taking the color Forever again and intensifying more my crease and the inner and outer corners with this, putting it in a stamping motion. As you can see, I started my crease with a lighter color, then I took the color Passion, which is brick brown, and then I intensified it with the color Forever, which is dark cranberry color. After this, I would be taking the Poofy blending brush again by Real Technique and would be taking the color Canvas on it again, which was the number 1 color I took, and blend in the rest of it so that I get a seamless look. The technique that I'm using this time for the eyeshadows is layering rather than blending them over one another. I'm layering them over one another and then finally blending all of them with this poofy blending brush. The more closer you hold your brush and you blend, the more intensity of the color fades out, and if you hold it from beneath and then blend in, then the intensity of the color does not lighten up that much. I have left the center lid part empty, and for that I would be using this beautiful green shade in the palette, Fickle. But before that I would be taking some Prep and Prime spray and spraying onto my brush to get a richer pigment. Taking the color Fickle onto my brush. Now after I have stamped the color Fickle onto the mid portion of my eyelid and created a green base, I would be taking the other green, the shimmer green from this palette, the color Inspire, onto the same brush and topping over it. Now after this I would be layering a third shade onto the color Fickle and then Inspire, the shimmery green, dusty gold in this palette by the name of So Glam, and putting it right on the center of the eyeball to give it a pop. See the pop? Now for the lower lash line, I would be taking the only black color in the palette, the Muse, on this angle liner brush number 90 by Sephora, and creating a very fine line under my eyelid. Now after I have stamped the black color Muse onto my eye, I would be taking the color Create and mixing it. Now we are off to the brow bone, and for the brow bone, unfortunately this palette does not have any brow bone highlighting color, so for that I would be taking this Wet n Wild Mega Glow palette, and I would be using the color Diamond Lily and Sweet Peony for my brow bone highlight. First of all, taking the color Sweet Peony, and topping it with Diamond Lily. Blending it in with the poofy blending brush. Now to give the lower lash line a pop, I would be taking the color So Glam again and placing it in the center of the lower lash line to give the eye a pop. And over this I will coat it with the color Inspire the shimmery green. Make sure you keep the color just on the center of the lower lid. Now after we've done with the eyeshadow, I would be taking it Stilla's Stay All Day marker eyeliner in black and doing my wing. Now would be taking this bullet smudger brush or pencil brush and doing the inner corner highlight, taking the same colors that I took for the brow bone, Diamond Lily and Sweet Peony. The eyes are almost done, and for my waterline I would be taking my all-time favorite Hashmi Kohl Kajal. And we're done with the eyeshadow. Now after the eye makeup I would be going in with the falsies, and for falsies today we will be using Co Naturals Brilliance No. 1 falsies. So let's wear them up and we are done. So now with the completion of this look, we are done with today's video, which was based on the review and an eye makeup look created by this gorgeous Hats Off palette, the Dare to Create 39A Morphe palette, which is a limited holiday edition, which I told you in the introduction as well. One thing that I would like to say about this gorgeous palette is that if you're a beginner and you're looking what palettes to buy in, unfortunately this is not available on their website anymore as it is a holiday edition palette, but you might find it on eBay or some local seller selling this around. If you have this palette, or you can get this palette somehow, this one palette is enough to create a dozen of looks, from night to day to evening, from party to weddings. This one palette has it all. So do let me know, how did you find this look? How did you like this look? Whatever steps that I have done off camera will be mentioned in the description below. So do not forget to subscribe my channel, like my channel, and hit the bell button for all the latest updates. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.